But we begin now at 6 as we learn disturbing new details about what military officers believe happened before Norfolk sailor Angelina Resendiz was found dead in the Broad Creek neighborhood. Jermiah Copeland is the sailor accused of murdering her.
Our journalists were at Naval Station Norfolk today as he made his first court appearance in a military courtroom to face charges connected to Resendiz's death. News 3's Jay Green joining us now live with the latest, and this is our first time seeing the suspect.
Yeah, that's right, Kurt. And not only our first time seeing the suspect, but also the first time for Esmeralda Castle, the mother of Seaman Angelina Resendiz. So, just a very emotional day in so many fronts. I was in court to see Jermiah Copeland accused in Angelina Resendiz's death. He appeared with his military-appointed attorneys, and he was in uniform as well. The prosecution, known as the trial counsel in these proceedings, laid out evidence that they say supports the murder charge, along with sexual assault and obstruction of justice. Cameras, again, weren't allowed in, but reporters had a chance to sit in the courtroom and listen to these proceedings. The trial counsel began back in July 2024 when Copeland, a culinary specialist assigned to the USS Harry Truman, allegedly sexually assaulted a female sailor. Charging documents say he assaulted another intoxicated sailor in November 2024 while on duty in Oslo, Norway, and recorded the incident to show others. After being transferred to the USS James E in January 2025, prosecutors say his abusive behavior continued. He's accused of strangling a sailor in April 2025 and sexually assaulting a civilian staff member in May 2025. Prosecutors say these red flags led to what happened next involving Seaman Resendiz, who was also assigned to the James E. Williams. On the night of May 28th, trial counsel said Resendiz went to Copeland's barracks. The next morning, a friend got cryptic messages from Resendiz's phone, including a plea to be picked up. Later that day, documents say a chief went looking for them. In court, prosecutors say the chief saw Copeland and Resendiz wrapped in a blanket on his bed, but did not investigate any further. They now believe Resendiz was already dead. The trial counsel said Copeland hid her body in a duffel bag, left it in a closet, then moved it to Broad Creek in Norfolk days later. On June 9th, authorities would then find Seaman Resendiz's body inside a duffel bag in that wooded area. Now, defense attorneys saying little about what led up to her death. Copeland is also accused of obstructing justice by hiding cell phones, according to the trial counsel, that have not been recovered. Now, Resendiz's mother, as we mentioned, was in court today listening to these horrific details surrounding her daughter's death. Fighting back tears, she talked to reporters afterward.
I think that there is a failure in her command that, allowed this to happen. She probably could have been found faster, right? She probably could have been found alive, but whatever reason, I don't know. But if you ask me, there should be more people there with them that are responsible for obstructing justice in this case.
And I also spoke with her defense, the family's attorney after the hearing today, and he reiterated what Sailor Resendiz's mother said a little bit, in that there were so many red flags leading up to what happened to Seaman Resendiz. As for what's next, though, the trial counsel, who represents the U.S. government in this case, has until tomorrow night to submit their findings. The defense, which by the way made no comment today, has until September 23rd to file a reply to all of the allegations that were brought forth in court today. So then after that, the hearing official who kind of presided over everything today will recommend to the convening authority, the commander, whether some or all of the charges should move forward or whether some or all of them should be dropped. So this is a case that we will keep our fingers on as it moves forward. For now, we're live in Norfolk. I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Jay Green, WTKR News 3.
Jay, thank you for your in-depth reporting on this heartbreaking case. News 3 continues to follow through on what happened to Sailor Angelina Resendiz. We have been reporting on this from the beginning, from the moment she was reported missing, and we will follow this through as it moves through military court. You can find all of our previous in-depth reporting right now at WTKR.com.